Yo, what is going on, guys? And today I want to talk about Edmond Sumner, and I want to hear your opinions on this man. He was a guy who played for the Xavier Musketeers in college, and he's actually a guy who plays for the Indiana Pacers now. And honestly, he's one of the most interesting players to watch who kind of has had a breakout year this year. He's been in the NBA since 2017. He played for Xavier from 2014 to 2017, and I think this guy has had a pretty interesting rise to the NBA and what he's just been able to do. You know, his first year he didn't really play, he was just mainly in the G League. And then the past 2 years, he's just kind of like bounced back and forth from the G League. And this year really is his first year. You could honestly say he wasn't in the G League, but like the past 2 years, he was bouncing back and forth from the G League. And this guy is a Swiss Army knife for this team. And what I mean by that is, if you guys haven't seen really the past few games, it's been interesting. He's a guy who does everything. He can hit the. He was okay. First off, he's 6'4". Sorry that I'm all over the place. I want to hear your opinions about him, and hit that like and subscribe button to help the channel. So this cat's from Detroit, Michigan, and on Google say he's 6'6", but he's actually like 6'4", 6'5" at most. And he played point guard in college, or what it seems like he did. And Basketball Reference has him as a point guard shooting guard, but this past game he was at the small forward position, it seemed like. And what I've taken from this is Nate Jorgen, the head coach of the Indiana Pacers, is using him as a Swiss Army knife. He's using him all over the court, utilizing him in multiple positions. And in the last 10 games, he's been really interesting. He's playing about 22 minutes a night, shooting 56% from the field, 36.8, so 37% from three, while getting 1.6 rebounds per game, 1.4 steals a game, a steal a game, or 1.4 assists a game, a steal a game, half a block a game, and really only has 1.2 turnovers with about 10 points per game. He's a guy who comes in, does a lot of things that don't show up on the stat sheet, just like hustle plays, getting the pass lane, interrupting, contesting shots, interrupting the passing options for the team. And I really think he's just one of those Swiss Army knives guys that, you don't really expect him to be making a impact like he is. And this is his fourth year, like I said, in his first 3 years in the league, he only played, I'm doing the math real quick, 55 games. So it's really impressive to see where he started and where he's at now, because we just see like the development of a player. And when you look at the Indiana Pacers, I really like how they've been utilizing him in their lineup. Like this past game, it was Malcolm Brogdon, Karis LeVert, Edmond Sumner, Doug McDermott, and I think their starting center. I wanna make sure, because I saw the end of the game and I didn't see the beginning. Is Oshae Brissett. And Oshae Brissett, first off, is another guy that we can talk about. Oshae Brissett just got a multi-year deal, and he has been putting on a few games that have been impressive. Back-to-back games with a double-double. This guy has been eating for the Indiana Pacers. So we're going to shift over to Oshae Brissett, because Oshae Brissett is another cat that I want to just talk about, who in my opinion is an undersized center, but he feeds. In the last 7 games, I don't even think the last 7 games is a really accurate representation of what Oshae Brissett has done. I wish I could like do a smaller game sample. Someone teach me how to do that. But if the past 3 games, the Spurs, the Thunder, the Pistons, if you guys haven't seen this is basically since they've had what's his face has been out with injury, and Sabonis, and so is Goga, and they lost Miles Turner. So we've seen a lot of Jakar Sampson and Oshae Brissett being the big mans. I'm surprised they haven't gone out there and gotten a center. I know both of these guys were going to come back soon, but I was really hoping to see Goga get some minutes and be an effective player for this team, but obviously we don't get to see that. But yeah, this team, honestly, really interesting. I think they've been playing good basketball. I mean, we're not going to act like it's been amazing basketball, but I think the fact that they're still fighting for a playoff spot, and they're finding pieces that you would never expect to be NBA players, that like if you were going like, hey, that guy's going to be is an NBA player now, a few years back, people would be like, you're joking. You know what I mean? And now we're talking about them, and this is awesome. So I want to hear your opinions down below. What do you think about these players that the Indiana Pacers have found? Edmond Summers and my man Oshae Brissett. I hope I'm saying his name right. someone's gonna be commenting down below like, hell no, you said his name so wrong that like I think like I got a video of a dog eating out another dog, and that's weird. So this is the end of the video.